Have you ever reacted in a way you later regretted? Snapping at someone, making an impulsive purchase, or feeling manipulated without even knowing why? The truth is, you didn't fully choose that reaction. You were controlled. Not by another person, not by chance, but by something inside you. These are called emotional triggers. And today we're diving deep into the hidden psychological buttons that make you act, think, and even decide against your own best interests. By the end of this video, you'll not only understand what triggers are, you'll be able to recognize them, resist them, and stop being controlled by them. So sit back, focus in, and let's begin unraveling the emotional triggers that control you. What are emotional triggers? Emotional triggers are automatic reactions built into your brain through past experiences, trauma, social conditioning, and even biology. Think of them like invisible remote controls. Someone says a certain word, someone looks at you in a specific way, and boom, you feel anger, shame, fear, or even desire without consciously choosing it. The scary part? Advertisers, manipulators, and even people close to you know how to use them. And if you don't recognize them, you're not in control. Trigger 1: fear of rejection. One of the strongest human triggers is the fear of being rejected. It's why we sometimes agree to things we don't want to do. It's why peer pressure works. Example: a salesperson says, "Most people in your position go for this option." Immediately, your brain thinks, "I don't want to be the odd one out." So you comply. Why does this work? Because your brain is wired for survival. Rejection once meant being kicked out of the tribe. Back then, rejection could literally mean death. Today, it's just social discomfort, but your brain still reacts as if your life is at stake. Trigger 2: guilt. Guilt is a weapon. Parents use it on children. Partners use it on each other. Marketers use it to push donations. "You don't care about the hungry children? You never call me anymore." These phrases bypass logic and go straight into your heart, making you feel responsible. And when you feel guilty, you'll do almost anything to make that feeling stop. Trigger 3: the need for validation. We all want to feel worthy, seen, and appreciated. This is why compliments work, even fake ones. Manipulators know that if they flatter you first, you'll let your guard down. It's called love bombing in toxic relationships. They shower you with praise, then later they control you. Your need for validation becomes a chain around your neck. Trigger 4: fear of missing out, FOMO. Why do you feel restless when you see others posting vacations, parties, or success stories online? Because your brain is wired to fear scarcity. If I miss this chance, I'll lose forever. That's why limited time offers and countdown timers work so well in marketing. You're not buying the product, you're buying relief from the fear of missing out. Trigger 5: anger and injustice. If someone knows how to make you angry, they control you. Anger clouds judgment. It makes you act fast, speak without thinking, and often sabotage yourself. Politicians use this. Media outlets use this. They show you stories designed to provoke outrage, because anger keeps you hooked. The moment you're triggered, you're no longer in control. They are. And trigger 6: shame. Shame is deeper than guilt. Guilt says, "I did something bad." Shame says, "I am bad." This is why advertisers love it. Are you still single? Fix your body with this product. Or society saying, "Real men don't cry." Shame makes you feel broken. And then they offer the solution. Trigger 7: nostalgia. Ever noticed how brands use old songs, childhood snacks, or retro designs? That's nostalgia. One of the warmest emotional triggers. It bypasses logic and goes straight to your memories. You're not buying the product, you're buying your past self. Trigger 8: scarcity and urgency. Only 2 left in stock. Offer ends tonight. Even if you don't need it, your brain screams, "Act now before it's gone." Scarcity works because humans equate rarity with value. And trigger 9: belonging and tribal identity. Humans are tribal. We wear brands, support sports teams, or follow influencers because we crave belonging. Marketers, cults, and even political leaders exploit this by saying, "You're not just buying a product, you're joining a movement." The desire to belong can override logic, even morality. Trigger 10: hope and desire. Hope is the most powerful trigger of all. It's why lottery tickets sell. It's why get-rich-quick schemes thrive. Even when the odds are impossible, people keep trying, because hope feels better than reality. How to take back control. Now that you know the triggers, how do you defend yourself? 1. Pause before reacting. If something stirs strong emotion, take a breath. Ask, why do I feel this way? 2. Label the trigger. Say to yourself, this is guilt. This is FOMO. This is anger. Naming it weakens it. 3. Trace the source. Is it a manipulator, an ad, or your own past trauma? 4. Choose consciously. Instead of reacting, decide, do I really want this? Or am I being controlled? Self-awareness is freedom. Trigger 11. The need for control. Humans hate feeling powerless. When we lose control, our brain panics. Manipulators use this by creating uncertainty and then offering a solution that restores control. Example: a toxic partner makes you feel unstable, then says, just do what I say and everything will be fine. The craving for control makes you obey. Trigger 12. Curiosity and the Zygarnik effect. Ever notice how cliffhangers in TV shows keep you watching? That's curiosity as a trigger. Your brain hates unfinished stories. It demands closure. Marketers use this too. You won't believe what happened next. That line forces your brain to click because the unfinished idea feels unbearable. Trigger 13. The need for consistency. Psychologist Robert Cialdini discovered that once people commit to something, even something small, they feel compelled to stay consistent. It's why signing a simple petition makes you more likely to donate later. It's why saying yes once makes it harder to say no next time. Consistency is powerful, but it can trap you. Trigger 14. Authority and power. We are conditioned to obey authority. From childhood, teachers, bosses, doctors, all represent figures of power. The famous Milgram experiment showed people would deliver dangerous electric shocks simply because an authority figure told them to. If someone wears a uniform or even speaks with confidence, your brain is triggered to comply. Trigger 15. Reciprocity. 2 minutes. Humans feel obligated to return favors. If someone gives you something, even a small gift, you feel pressure to give back. That's why stores give free samples. It's not generosity, it's strategy. Because once you accept the gift, your brain whispers, I owe them. Trigger 16. Loss aversion. 2 to 3 minutes. Psychologists found that people fear losing something more than they enjoy gaining it. Losing $100 feels twice as painful as gaining $100 feels good. That's why don't lose your spot, or protect what's already yours, is so persuasive. Fear of loss pushes people to act faster than the promise of gain. Trigger 17. Emotional contagion. Emotions are contagious. If the people around you are angry, you feel tense. If they're excited, you feel uplifted. Crowds, rallies, even social media amplify this trigger. You're not just feeling your own emotions, you're absorbing the emotions of others. Trigger 18. Surprise and novelty. 2 minutes. Your brain is wired to notice the unexpected. When something surprises you, it hijacks your attention instantly. Marketers use this with shocking ads. Storytellers use it with plot twists. The element of surprise forces your brain to focus, making it an irresistible trigger. Trigger 19. Comparison and envy. Humans are wired to compare. When you see someone with more success, money, or beauty, you feel envy, even if you don't admit it. Social media fuels this trigger daily. Endless highlight reels make you feel inadequate, pushing you to buy, chase, and perform just to catch up. Trigger 20. The need for closure. Our brains hate open loops. When a question is left unanswered or a story unfinished, the mind keeps returning to it. This is why cliffhangers, teasers, and suspenseful pauses are so effective. They force you to stick around just to know the ending. The truth is, emotional triggers are everywhere, but they don't have to control you. The moment you see them, they lose their power. And when you're no longer controlled by fear, guilt, or shame, you become harder to manipulate, stronger in your choices, and freer in your life. Remember, emotions are powerful tools, but only if you control them instead of letting them control you. This was Mind Shadows. Stay aware. Stay free.